Hi, and welcome to Bible Trivia Quiz. This is number 5, and it's all about general knowledge. So all of the Bible is up for grabs here, and it's not a specialty one. So let's get underway. A couple things you need to know. There will be 15 questions. The answers will follow the question. And what I suggest is, because I will read and then wait 5 or 6 seconds in real time while you think, if you need some more time, pause the video. And the reason that we do this, so we can get to know our Bible better, and be better, actually, too, and our faith and our walk with the Lord Jesus Christ. So thank you for being with us, and here we go. What was the name of the high priest who plotted to arrest Jesus? All right, the answer is Caiaphas and or Annas. They were related, and they spent a lot of time together. We can find that in Matthew 26. Number 2, what animal was the third beast in Daniel's dream of the 4 beasts? And the answer is a leopard, and you can find all about that dream in Daniel 7. Number 3, why did God strike 70 non-Israelites dead as written in 1 Samuel 6? It's because they looked into the Ark of the Covenant in 1 Samuel 6:19. Number 4, who or what was the occupation of Abel? What was his job? And the answer is he was a shepherd, a keeper of the flocks. Genesis 4. Number 5, which Old Testament prophet to King Hezekiah said that Babylon would carry off all of Judah's wealth? The answer is Isaiah in 39 verse 6 of his book. What was the name of Cain's first son? And the answer to that would be Enoch, Genesis 4, verse 17. How many times did Noah send the raven out of the ark? And if you said 1, you were right on the money. Genesis 8:7. Finish the verse, please. Foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but... And if you got it close, you get credit. The Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. You can find that in Matthew 8:20. 9, which book of the Bible records Paul correcting Peter for his shunning of the uncircumcised? And the answer can be found in Galatians chapter 2, verses 11 to 21 is that conversation. Number 10, who told his men to deliberately drop some of the harvest for a woman to pick up? That was Boaz, and you can find that in Ruth, and that was the woman that would be gleaning in his fields in chapter 2. 11, who was Barabbas? And the answer, he was a prisoner, and he was in prison with insurrectionists. And the crowd asked Barabbas to be released instead of Jesus. Matthew chapter 27, verse 16. What is another name for Ahasuerus, the husband of Esther? The answer is Xerxes. 13. Which disciple needed to touch Jesus in order to believe it was him and that he had risen? And that's Thomas, and that can be found in John 20. And 2 to go. In Matthew 24, what event foretold by Daniel does Jesus remind us to expect sometime in the future? And this was a tough one. The answer is the abomination of desolation in Matthew 24. He was talking about the times, the end times, we would call it the 7 year of tribulation. The Jews would know it as a time of Jacob's troubles. And the last question, how many books in the Old Testament start with the letter J? You may want to pause this and just go through the books in your mind and count them on your finger like I did. So I'll give you the answer now, and it is 5. Jeremiah, Job, Joel, Jonah, Joshua. Well, thank you so much for tuning in once again for Bible Trivia Quiz. And every time I prepare one, I learn. And every time people take the quiz that are my friends, they tell me that they learn also too. So please stay with us. I invite you to check out the other Bible trivia quizzes we have. Some are themed. A good number of them are. And are like things about summer or athletic events or something. So check it out, and I think you'll find something of interest, and we'll keep adding them as we go. And may God bless you as you read and study His Word.